everybody, this is Angela Savage, the daughter of IndyCar driver Swede Savage. It's time to watch stories from motorsports. My buddy, Doug Kenny, loves to share the journey of people in racing, and he is an amazing dude. Drivers, owners, fans, and team members, watch the SFM podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Stories from Motorsports. I'd like to thank my buddy Josh Mabe for the YouTube work he did years ago that inspired me to create this platform. I'd like to thank my buddy Victor Sifton for convincing me to get back into it after my hiatus from 2017 to 2019. I have a very special treat for you all today with an amazing journey from an amazing racing figure. Drivers, start your engines.
Dale Earnhardt, or both, became friendly with the owner and chef of. So he used to show up at the Speedway on Fridays and cook for the Childress team. And, of course, that became cooking for a lot of people in the garage. And some of us got to know the gentleman as well. And so one of the places we would go to dinner every year when we went to Sonoma would be at this little place in San Rafael, right? Little tiny restaurant with an open kitchen in the middle of the little downtown San Rafael. It's not there anymore, but it was spectacular food. We'd go a lot of times to either Candlestick Park or the Oakland Coliseum, depending on if the Giants or A's were at home, to see a ball game one night. And there was a little club on Fisherman's Wharf that always had a live band in the afternoon. So a lot of times before we would drive north over the Golden Gate Bridge, when we'd fly into the airport, we'd all meet at this little club on Fisherman's Wharf and have a late lunch and enjoy a little live music before we went on up and headed towards Sonoma from the big city.
Nice. What do you have memories of Daytona 500 that are good?
Almost all of them. From the first one I saw, which was Bill Elliott just whipping the field. Total domination in 1983. Being on the backstretch for MRN when Dale Earnhardt had dominated the race and blew the tire out right in front of me by running over a piece of debris on the track. Extremely memorable. Just about every Daytona. Has something that would send you away buzzing. The races were just always exciting, thrilling, unpredictable, and just about any one you could pick would send you away going, wow, did you see that? And make you smile.
Definitely. When you were calling the 1991, what did it go through your head a little bit when Dale Earnhardt was leading on the final lap and you were probably preparing to call him the winner, and then you found out Derrike Cope took the lead? What was that like, if you remember?
Well, I was on the back straightaway for MRN, so I was the one that called Earnhardt's tire failure. He was just about past me, and I was wrapping up what I was going to say, and just heard this big boom, and I saw the left rear tire just explode on the car. Ooh. And I think I shrieked into the radio on the air about as loudly as I'm capable of. And poor Fred Armstrong, who was the turn announcer to pick it up after me, had to kind of recover and adjust a little bit to the shock of it. But that was the shock of the moment for this guy that has controlled and dominated the race that had eluded him, and literally less than half a lap from victory to have that tire explode like that was shocking. It left your heart pounding,
Yeah. And I'm sure you felt really good the way Dale did when he won in '98 and everybody congratulated him. What were your thoughts, if you remember?
No one more deserving. No one who had worked so hard and achieved so much, except his sport's biggest race, to finally see that happen for him. I mean, I felt the same way all those pit crewmen did on pit road that came out and lined up to salute, you know. It's good for him.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit like and subscribe if you did so, and please continue supporting our amazing guest. And everybody, we'll see you next time on SFM.
Hi, this is Ted Warner speaking. While the checkered flag is waved for this program, stay tuned for next week for the next episode of SFM. Thanks to Doug Kenny for what he does for motorsports.